Hi everybody, my name is Tierra R. And today I'll be talking to you about my rant on the library and its food and drink policy. But before I get into my rant, let me start by saying that there are only a few things that bother me about robust policy. As a matter of fact, I can only think of three. Number one, the increasingly large price for Chex Mix.
What? I'm not paying 65 cents for no Chex Mix.
Number two, physics. And number three, the library's no food or drink policy, with the exception of water bottles. Although all three of these things really seem to grind my gears, I'd like to focus talking to you today about number three, the library's no food or drink policy, with the exception of water bottles. And I'd like to discuss how I think the Rush should change it and why I believe it should change. While researching my topic, I found that I didn't have to search very far for students who felt the same way I did about the library book. And here's a word from them.
I think we should be able to eat food in the library because it's hard when you have to go to the library and study, and you have to eat too if you don't have a break. So it'd be really convenient if we'll be able to do both at the same time in the library. And as long as we promise to clean up after ourselves and keep it nice and clean and tidy, then I think we should be allowed to. And those who fail to do so should get jumped.
Well, I think there should be food allowed in the library because if I have a lot to do one day and I try to do it in the cafeteria because I haven't eaten, I can't get anything done because it is so loud in the cafeteria. People are talking and chewing loudly, which doesn't chewing isn't loud actually. Talking is loud. And then sometimes I'm like, okay, well, I need to get this done, so I'll skip lunch and just go to the library.
Mm-hmm.
I go to the library, my stomach is growling so loud, I can't even hear myself think. So why can't I just take a little snack into the library? One time, I tried to take a lollipop. They took it right out of my mouth. Who do they think they are?
Well put, ladies. I also interviewed Alex Hale and Ali Shears. Both of them suggested that the library get a designated area for students to enjoy snacks. I thought this was a pretty good idea. Someone also suggested that the library should be turned into more of a Starbucks, where you could work and eat at the same time. I thought this was another good idea. However, I don't think you should be able to bring hot lunches into the library. Just cold lunches would be fine. I also interviewed the school librarian, Mrs. Sharp, who had been the librarian for 17 years, and she said as far as she could remember, students haven't been allowed to eat food in the library. She's also against students eating in the library. She said that she would feel different if she saw some students take initiative and clean up around the school. She said just the other day, in the group area of the library, she saw students who had left bottles and chip bags all on the ground. She said if she didn't see things like this, maybe she wouldn't mind letting us eat in the library. She also said that even if she wanted to allow us to eat in the library, she couldn't because of the student handbook. On page 40 of the student handbook, it says cafeteria, Timboat Lounge, student commons are areas where cleanliness is the responsibility of the student. When students are finished, they should dispose of all leftovers and trash and push in their chairs. Food and drink are only permitted in the cafeteria and may not be taken to other parts of the building or outside. When I asked what the punishment was for those who sneak in food into the library, like a lot of us do, she responded by saying that one, either they get asked to leave, or two, they get their food taken away. And in extreme cases, she said if they're continuously caught eating food in the library, they'll receive a judge. Pretty harsh for someone who just wants to eat. Well, throughout my research, I found that my position stayed the same. I do believe that we should be able to eat in the library. I do believe that we should also get a designated area for us to eat. I think whoever makes the handbook should look into that, and it'll make a better community for us all at Buck. My name is Tierra R, and thank you for listening to my rant.
Dougie, fresh like Dougie, fresh like Dougie, fresh like Dougie, fresh like Dougie.